Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here, and if you're new here, hello. My name is Ashley. I run things here at Crow Gal, and it's Saturday, people. It is Saturday. This is weird. I'm trying to, like, I guess you would call it pre-film, if you will. I'm filming this on Saturday. It's gonna go up on Monday. We're gonna be out of town next week, like I mentioned in a vlog from last week. And I'm not gonna have a grocery haul because we're gonna be out of town most of the week. So I wanted to film a Keeping It Keto today so I can get a Keeping It Keto up on Monday, Wednesday, and then a favorites video up on Friday. That's my plan. Let me show you what I'm eating for breakfast, and then we'll chat a little bit. All right, here's what I'm having for breakfast. I have 2 slices of the Trader Joe's Applewood smoked bacon. Y'all know that's my jam. It's my tried and true. It's my ride or die bacon. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I always cook my bacon in the oven. I do this one in particular at 400 for 15 minutes. I never, ever cook bacon on the stove unless it's like needed in a recipe and I need to use the bacon fat or, you know, something like that. But just PSA, I always cook my bacon at 400 and then just kind of like fudge the times if need be. And then I have a slice of my keto toast with some peanut butter. And I have my coffee here. This is a Melozio Nespresso pod, half and half, 1.5 packets of Pure. And then this morning I also used this. The lovely people over at Omega Power Creamer reached out and asked if I wanted to try this. Let's just do like a really quick backstory on my experience with bulletproof coffee. When I first started keto, I thought that you had to have bulletproof. Like, I mean, I knew you didn't have to, but I thought it was like part of the keto experience and like that's how you start your morning, and I hated it. And for, I mean, it must have been like almost a week, I drank it every morning and it was terrible. It's less the flavor, more the mouthfeel for me. So I gave that up and I've never gone back. Like, I've never tried to make it in such a way where I would enjoy it. This is intriguing to me because I would love to reap the benefits of starting my day with something like this, with some grass-fed ghee, with some MCT oil, with some coconut oil, but not dealing with that. So I put a tablespoon of this in my coffee cup. For a tablespoon, it's 120 calories, 14 fat, 0 everything else. It's milk fat, organic extra virgin coconut oil, MCT oil, natural flavor, non-GMO sunflower lecithin, organic stevia. That's it. That's all that's in there, and I like it. I purposely used Pure instead of one of my skinny syrups because I wanted to see, I didn't want to mask the flavor. I wanted to see how buttery does this taste. And can you taste the salted caramel? I really don't taste the butter, which is like, no, fine, that's great. Cause I think that plays into kind of the whole texture like issue that I experience, but you can taste the salted caramel. It doesn't hit you over the head, but it's a good little kick of it. So this is only my first morning trying it, but so far so good. I've really been enjoying it. Of course, my Jooper, as Aaron would say, died this morning. Like, I switched the batteries and it still didn't work, hence the spoon. So I had to like stir it in. So I'm sure it'd be even better if I actually like blended it, but I'm gonna keep trying this over the next couple days. And I think that would be really cool if I found something that I could use in place of bulletproof coffee, that would give me those same benefits. I mean, that has the same ingredients as like what you would put in bulletproof coffee, just kind of on a smaller scale. And obviously, I think a lot of the flavor is masked by that salted caramel, but I'm jazzed. So let's kind of talk about today. This is supposed to be a Keeping It Keto video, which means it's supposed to be short. We're still working on it. We're still working out the kinks. We're trying to not be as chatty, but I don't know. I'm starting to just think like it's part of my DNA and I'm just not in the business of like making short videos. So Daisy was at my mother-in-law's last night. She's gonna be with her all day today. So our plan, or my plan, is to eat breakfast. I'm gonna clean a little bit, like vacuum the stairs, vacuum like our main living space, the hardwoods, and then mop, and then get ready for my day. We are going to go to Liberty Station, which is like, it's an old naval base that they converted into like a market. They they've even said this, they're trying to make it kind of almost like a Pike's Place type market. So there's tons of restaurants and vendors, and I mean, you can like buy actual things, like they sell jewelry and candles and all sorts of stuff. Serena got a lamp there a couple months ago. And then they have just like food and drink and so much stuff. So we're gonna go check that out. And that's why I didn't make eggs this morning. That's why I just did the bacon and the toast, because I don't normally eat a huge breakfast and I don't wanna eat all of that and then not be hungry for lunch. So that's our plan. I don't know what I'm gonna eat there. I'm obviously gonna keep it keto because that's the aim of this video. I just don't know what I'm gonna eat. I'm kind of already thinking forward to dinner tonight. I definitely have options, but I'm basically just piecemealing stuff from now until when we leave next week, because I'm not doing a grocery trip. So I just need to kind of work off of what I have in my freezer, which is like plenty. So that's that. I'm gonna do all of those things I just said I'm gonna do, and I'll check in with you guys later. All right, friends, we're home. It is 2:04. Literally just walked in the door. I will throw up a picture of what I had for lunch. It was absolutely delicious. I am so like, I'm proud of us for not just like getting a bunless burger or a salad or something like that. We actually scoped out a barbecue place, and I got pulled chicken with the sauce on the side, so there was no barbecue sauce. And then you got to pick like your meat and then 2 sides. So I got the smoked cauliflower and then a vinegar slaw. I ate all the cauliflower and I ate about half of the slaw, almost all the chicken. You'll note that there was like a slice of bread on there. I obviously didn't touch that. There was a ton of pickled onions. I ate all of those because delicious. And then I had a glass of Brut Rosé as well. It was absolutely amazing. And again, like, it was just nice to not have like a bunless burger or a, you know, keto-friendly salad. Like, barbecue is not something we eat very frequently, so it was a nice change. Then I got a coffee. I will throw in, I mean, I still have it, but I'll throw in a picture of it when it was full, because I took a picture of that too. We went to La Colombe, and they have just like the best. Certain got a nitro cold brew, or I mean, Certain got a draft latte, which is obviously not keto friendly, but they're so delicious. I just got a cold brew, mixed in some half and half and 2 Splenda. It's fabulous. We did, when we got coffee, we were at the mall, and we needed more, oh, why can I not talk? We needed more coffee pods. We only have 2 left. And Nespresso recently retired they had just like a basic vanilla, caramel, and hazelnut. And the only times when they would have other flavors, like one time they had princess cake, they've had other flavored ones. They're always limited edition. Well, they retired the hazelnut, the vanilla, and the caramel, and now they have these flavored ones that are permanent. So we got 1 sleeve of the vanilla custard pie, 1 sleeve of the caramel cookie, and then the hazelino muffin, so hazelnut muffin. We're really excited to try those. I'm most pumped about the vanilla custard pie because that just sounds like delicious. And I'm pumped because those are kind of like different pods, and they're permanent now. You know, most of the Nespresso pods are all, they're not like flavored. They're, you know, different strengths and different brews and stuff like that. So excited to try those. I also got a new pair of shades that I've been wanting. They're huge and I love them. I've had these bookmarked on my computer for probably about 8 months and just have not bit the bullet. And today I decided to pick them up. So that's that. I did not clean earlier. It, like, time-wise, I felt like it was just really gonna push us back in terms of like when Cernan's mom was gonna bring Daisy home and like us wanting to go eat lunch. So I did not clean. So Cernan has to run out for a bit. I'm gonna film a video, and then when he gets home, we're gonna like tag team it and clean. So I do not see myself being hungry between now and dinner. That barbecue was really filling, so I probably won't check back in until then. All right, friends, it is 7:01. Dinner just came out of the oven, so I plated everything. I'm about to eat. Sternin went to go pick up Daisy, so when he comes back, his food will be waiting for him. The only thing I have had since the last time I spoke to you was a White Claw. I had a tangerine White Claw. It was absolutely delicious. I'm loving these new flavors. I'm also having a watermelon one right now because hashtag Saturday night, I'm having two. Let me show you what I'm having for dinner. All right, so this is half of that Cauliflower Foods pizza that I picked up from Grocery Outlet. And then this is the Trader Joe's Southwest Chopped Salad. I left off these. Sometimes I add them in, sometimes I leave them off. Like with them for a serving, it's 6 net carbs, but I just didn't feel like I needed them tonight. So I left off the pepitas and the tortilla strips. So this is basically just the salad mix, cheese, and then the dressing. I personally think that the salad mix and the dressing are the things that make this salad. Like the dressing is delicious and the salad mix has green onion in it and cilantro, so you're not missing out like on flavor if you leave these out. Let's talk about the pizza. So it's definitely like pizza that needs to be eaten with a fork. There's no way I can pick it up. What I will say is it is delicious. I had it on a rack and I wanted to like slide the whole thing off of the rack so I could like cut it easier. It kind of fell apart a little bit, so I grabbed like just a little piece that had fallen off and tried it. It's really good, like better than the Real Good Food, Real. I'll throw it up on the screen. Better than that pizza. Like this crust is like cheesier. Excuse me, and I think that really just helps like bind the cauliflower, and it just doesn't taste funky or like cardboardy. It tastes really, really good. So I'm still pumped to eat it. It's not like an actual like slice of pizza. PSA, that half of that pizza is 6 net carbs. So in terms of like today, I mean, I kept it keto all day. I obviously don't know how many carbs I consumed at lunch, and I don't know, don't slaughter me in the comments, but I feel like sometimes that's okay. Like I didn't go crazy with the slaw because I wasn't sure what they used in it. But like the chicken without the sauce, fine. The cauliflower, fine. A handful of like pickled red onions, fine, you know? So I think a lot of times it's easy for us to get super nitpicky, and while I do think in general that's a good trait, like every now and then it's okay. It didn't go off track. I didn't, you know, eat something off plan. I stuck with it, and I'm proud of myself. I'm trying to keep it together until we go on vacation. By I'm trying to keep it together, I just mean, y'all know I had that like day last week where I was like, just wanted all the carbs. That's enough of that. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Drop me a comment down below. Y'all know I'm always in that comment section.